Ricky Starks has broken his silence on AEW creative issues. There was a title change and a heel turn last night at NXT No Mercy, and a major WWE signing makes the long-awaited debut. Find out who and where in a little bit. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Ross. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just like Ricky Starks. I'm pissed off and I don't know what's going on. He's been having all sorts of rumour and innuendo said about his name over the last however long it's been. It feels like the longest time, about creative issues and turning down plans and saying no to this and no to that, no to the other. But he's had his say finally, hasn't he?
He has. On Twitter, one user was claiming that Starks would go further if he didn't pout and disagree with creative, something that has been long rumoured since his absence from AEW TV. Starks saw this tweet, was a little bit miffed, broke his silence, quote retweeting it saying, "Enough is enough and it's time for a change. Usually I don't speak on this, but it's tired. I never turn down anything ever, just stop." You can understand why you'd be pissed off about something like this, because it's not the sort of reputation you want to get. And like I've read loads of these rumours, and I'm pretty sure reports over the years about Ricky Starks being difficult to deal with backstage. You never know what to believe. It's wrestling, isn't it? But you don't want to get that reputation. If you're staying in AEW, or if you've got your eyes on another promotion, you don't want that attached to your name.
Yeah, you don't want unprofessional attached to your name, do you? But yeah, it just makes you wonder then, if that's not the case, what is the issue with Ricky Starks and AEW? Because he hasn't been used as much, or as much as a focal point, I guess you should say, as he should be, because he's got the look, he's got the charisma, he's got everything you need for at least an upper mid-card heel or babyface, whatever you're doing, and higher. So what is going on with Ricky Starks in AEW?
I don't know. Ricky, quote retweet someone and tell us, please.
Please tell us, Ricky, because it is weird what's going on with you. Anyway, last night, the biggest wrestling event in the history of the world took place last night. NXT No Mercy. Heartbreaking scenes last night. I'm ranking this on the same level as the Katie Vick incident. Anything Shane McMahon did between the years of 2017 and 2021. There was a heel turn last night after a title change, Adam. We saw the tag team titles on the line. Fraxium challenging Chase U. Fraxium get the win. I can live with that. That's fair enough. They're a fantastic tag team.
They're a great team, but Chase, you haven't had them for long.
They haven't, no. But Fraxium's a well-oiled machine.
Yep.
But what happened after was absolutely disgusting, because Ridge Holland, who has been getting all the credit recently for being the reason why Chase U won the tag team titles, because he's just such a wholesome boy or something like that, I'm not too sure. He turned heel last night. I can understand the attacks on Duke and I can understand the attacks on Duke and Riley Osborne, because they were doubting Ridge Holland for the longest time, and that must play obviously issues with your psyche and whatnot. But the turn on Andre Chase in particular really made me sick to my core.
It's heartbreaking stuff. You know what? I'm going to say this is a good thing, because it looked like, at one point at least, Duke Hudson might be the man that did the turn. So at least it's Ridge. At least Chase U, the OG Chase U, are still a unit. And now they can rally together and beat up Ridge Holland.
But it is just a shame to see such a fantastic, respected international educational institution like Chase U used and abused by some arsehole like Ridge Holland.
It's embarrassing for the university, isn't it?
It really
Academia
is.
As a whole, in fact. You know what? I did the podcast this week. Whenever I'm on the podcast, NXT comes up and I'm always like, oh, here we go, right. But Chase U is my favourite thing about it. That and the D'Angelo family, I just think are absolute gold. And I've loved how this plays out. And actually, I think this might be for the greater good as well. Not with regards to Chase U, but Fraser and Axiom, I reckon that's the team that Motor City Machine Guns are going to be. I think that's a better fit. So they've put the titles back on them, so the Machine Guns can come in and challenge a team which is perhaps a little bit more their style, and hopefully win the tag gold.
Yeah, but then you say that, but Andre Chase, the moves he was doing last night.
Oh, he's amazing.
The Spanish fly off the top rope, followed by a sit-out power bomb in slacks and a woolly jumper. I've never seen the like of it. Anyway, future NXT plans have also been revealed last night. Joe Hendry was challenging for the title. It didn't quite go his way. There was a low blow and all sorts of shenanigans with Trick Willie, the second referee or the enforcer, whatever the hell his role was. He got involved towards the end. Ethan Page escapes it once again. What's happening with the title, Adam?
Well, as you say, Joe Hendry was unsuccessful in his pursuit of the NXT gold, but the wonderful professional Ava,
she's brilliant.
She's
really
a
brilliant.
Very talented woman, really sticks up for herself as well, has announced that the NXT title will be defended on Tuesday, October 1st, when NXT premieres on the CW network.
Hendry rematch? Maybe.
Perhaps. He went backstage and chatted with Shawn Michaels afterwards, and it felt like it was sort of closing a chapter. But he did say that, hey, what did I say when I first got here? Say my name and I'll come anytime, any place. So to me, that was like, oh, main roster?
Whoa, steady on now.
No, he was teasing something. I think they hold off for the Rumble for Hendry, but it could be a rematch. But it's a month away, so they've got like time to build to something else if they want to.
Yeah, looking at other winners on the card last night, Zachary Wentz. Could he get in there for a title match? I don't know who else is on there.
I don't know who you give it to. Give it to Oba.
Why not? It's a foregone conclusion.
Title versus title.
Ethan Page might as well hand over the title right now because he's not going to win that match anyway. Matches were also set for tomorrow night's NXT, the weekly show, of course, on a Tuesday night, the best Tuesday night of the week.
What's real and what's a meme? I can never figure. You do love it,
NXT. Yeah, it's a throwback to the 90s where we had fun and whatnot. Yeah. Pete Dunne and Trick Willie are going to have a singles match between each other because Dunne has been telling Trick to work it out for the longest time, whatever that means. Nobody knows what Pete means. He got attacked on a bus when he was a teenager, and then all of a sudden he's now playing mind games with Trick Willie. That's the story we've been told. Work it out, Trick, whatever it might be. And also Zachary Wentz, of course, who was successful over Wesley last night, and Trey Miguel compete in a triple threat tag team match against Gallus and Hank and Tank, bringing the hoot to that particular match there, Adam.
Lot to look forward to there for sure. The Pete Dunne thing, I'm looking forward to it. I can't believe how all over WWE TV and backstage he is right now. There are slightly different characters. Like, he's got a slightly different character down in NXT than he does on the main roster. Obviously, he's in the IC title tournament as well. He's just progressed in that. He's feuding with Sheamus. He's also now in NXT feuding with Trick. Fingers in a lot of pies, that man.
All the pies. But it is funny how he's a hypocrite now. Quite enjoying that because he's just on NXT going, Trick, I'm a guy who never looks behind me. I always look forward. Then he's on the main roster going, oh, I can't believe he called me Butch for years. Lovely stuff from NXT. Chef Michaels and Chef Levesque doing well. Anyway, there was a big debut last night.
There certainly was.
On the thing. What happened on the thing there last night?
So, Roxanne Perez successfully defended her NXT women's title thing against Jada Parker last night. Lovely little match they had. However, after the match, Roxanne, your champion, was greeted by the long-awaited arrival of Julia, confronting Perez with the segment ending in a stare down her eyes, very much on the title belt.
Yes, this has been coming for a long, long time.
It has. It was put off slightly, wasn't it? And now we have finally seen her step inside the ring. She has got a tremendous presence about her. She's taken the title off of her.
Maybe.
Do you not think?
Maybe. Stephanie Vaquer is also sort of loitering in there in the background. She hasn't quite made her debut just yet, but it feels like that's coming soon because Roxanne's been mentioned in both their names in promos now and again. Not too often, but now and again. But yes, it looks like a match at least is coming. Who knows what could happen in the future of NXT?
I think that's probably the first episode of NXT on the C-Dub, isn't it?
Oh, make a big old bloody statement with the title change.
Yeah. I reckon so. And lots of eyes are going to be on that program, so lots of eyes will be on Julia as a result. She looks amazing. Triple H commented on the arrival, calling her an absolute star with a bright future in WWE, and Shawn Michaels shared a photo of himself, Julia, and GM Ava.
She's brilliant.
Yeah, she's really good. With the caption, "Believe the hype. Welcome to NXT, Julia."
Bailey also tweeted saying, Rock's making that title so special that the top women in the world want a piece.
It's good. It's elevating the belt. Bailey's totally spot on there. It's good. It's really, really good stuff. I'm really buzzing to see what she does. I hadn't seen too much of her before her name started getting floated around. And I was like, okay, right, I need to learn about this woman. She is something else.
Yeah, only adding to the strongest women division in the world today. You're laughing, but it's true.
Jada Parker was the bollocks as well, by the way. I've been fairly unfamiliar because I don't watch NXT on the weekly. And I saw that promo that she did this week, the sit-down thing. I thought, wow, that feels natural. That doesn't feel NXT.
You can tell she's from the streets.
Yeah,
like OTNR.
It does. Yeah. It feels like real. And so I went and watched some matches. I didn't think she was going to win, but I think she put on a really good showing last night.
Her stuff with Machine recently as well has been very good. Anyway, main roster for Jada Parker. You heard it here first, maybe, I don't know. Adam, what's happening?
What is happening? We got WTF tonight.
Oh, God, that's coming up tonight for the Bash in Berlin.
We got a music quiz coming tomorrow.
Then we have the regular pay-per-view content all the way through until All Out at the weekend. Pitches, predictions, the podcast on Friday, and all the stuff we'll do at the weekend as well. Thank you for watching this news video. We might be back later with a second. I've been Ross, joined by Adam. Goodbye.